Hey everybody, welcome into the Bee Hive. I'm your host, TheBee at LLC, and this is where we stack precious metals like it's pollen and nectar. Our pollen is silver and our nectar is gold, preserving our wealth as honey of old. Like ancient metals, we hold our own. And tonight we got auction number 25, an open panel. Let me drop the link in here. If anybody wants to jump up and say hello, you're more than welcome. Lisa Anderson, Neil's on Dynasty, good to see you. Say hello. All right, we're going to go ahead and read through some auction rules here. We must be 18 years or older to purchase in this auction. Email me, longlivecoin@gmail.com, with the deals you make throughout the night. Please include what you won and at what price, along with your username and address you would like it shipped to. I will send an invoice over to your email, which includes coupon payment. If one of the payments methods in the invoice work well for you, we can also do Zelle. Business along with coins through Zelle and Cash App with no fee. All payment methods are free except PayPal, and please add 4% to your total if you're using PayPal. Shipping is $7 in the USA. That also buys you a wallet. So let me know if you would just like to hold your items in a wallet for a while or have them shipped right away. Top bidder with the highest total value gets a freebie. Tonight's freebie is a 10th ounce silver Liberty coin. You can't win the freebie 2 auctions in a row. We're going to bid in dollar increments to $100 and then $5 increments over to $100. My special guests are always welcome to bid, as well as the moderators. My special guests get free shipping, so anybody who comes up and chats a little bit tonight will have free shipping. We are changing the rule. There is no insurance bids, and we will run a 3-minute timer and count it down. 3, 2, 1, sold. Today, if and when likes exceed 10% of the subscribers, we will pull a coin from the Hive's treasure chest to be auctioned. And ancient coins sold here come with a lifetime money-back guarantee to be genuine. 4-month payment plan available with 1 payment a month, and I will ship when the total money is received. Also, as a certified Osmium Institute Osmium dealer in Colorado, similar payment plans for Osmium may be arranged as well. Email me for details. And if you want any chat commands, you can type !commands, and that will pull up all the commands available. All right. So, let's get into it. Okay, so for our first item, oh, hold on, we got Happy Tiger on the board. Let me go clear my board here. I did not get that cleared in time. All right, there we go. Okay. Neil, you coming up here or what? Lisa, come on up. Say hello. Let's see. We're going to start a couple Las Vegas rounds. Chew, welcome in. Come on up and join us on the panel if you would like. We got open panel night, and if you come up and have a chat, that will get you free shipping on the night. Our first item up is a copper round. It is a, let me zoom up here a little bit on it. It is a welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada poker round, 3/9 fine copper. Got some cards and chips and dice. Hog wheel. And let me see here. A little slow. Oh, here we go. First item up of the night is a 1 ounce copper round. I have 2 of them, are up for sale at $12. Feel free to bid at your leisure. Also, let us take a look at what else we have over here. Okay, so this buy it now special is a Golden State Mint 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver buffalo at $32. You would like 1 or up to 10 of these, you can type buy it now special by 10 or X10. 10 stacks, good to see you. Welcome in. Hey, we got a open panel if you want to come up on panel 210. You are more than welcome. I just posted the link up the chat a bit. Let me see if I can post that on live. All right, there we go. Welcome in if you're wanting to come on up. The link should be pinned to the top of the chat. So anybody wants to come on up, there's the link. And the special tonight are these silver buffaloes. And so at any time you would like some of those, you can type buy it now special and how many you want. And our ancient coin of the night is the Thessaly Larissa 350 to 340 BC Dram, double sign die at 1850. We will auction that off at the end of the night. You can buy it now for $18.50. Just type buy it now, BIN-ancient, and you can buy it right now at $18.50. Or if you'd like to hold off till the end of the auction, I will offer it up again at that time at a reduced price. And those are tonight's options. That. Okay, let's count this down. We've got no interested bids on the copper rounds. Welcome to Las Vegas. We're going to count it down with no bid. 3. And 2. 1. No bid on the copper Las Vegas poker round. Thank you for your consideration. Alright, since we are on the poker theme, have very nice coin for VIP called the Poker Card Guard. Magnetic foot top. COA here. Has the info on the back. This is a limited mintage piece to only 1,111 pieces. It's kind of hard to see the writing. That's what it says. And this is the coin from Palau, 2024, $5, 4 nines fine. Antique finish. Zoom in here a bit. Good look at it. Good luck on the side. Shuffle and deal on the top. Card Guard 2024. Sweet, and the back is also very nice. Republic of Palau. Kayak up there, and we have Poseidon down in the sea with his splash and a mermaid. $5 coin from Palau. $1,111 minted. Get the info for this. Hang on, I guess I'll grab that here. OC Stacker, welcome in. Good to see you. OC, come on up on the panel if you want. It is an open panel, which also gets you some free shipping. You come up and say hello. Better. Okay, so we have the poker card guard up for bid right now at 120. It is 1 ounce. It is a coin, limited vintage, 1,111. Pete Clark, good to see you. Welcome in. We have an open panel tonight. It is auction number 25. Come up and say hello. Get yourself some free shipping. You come up, any special guest I have on the panel, that gets you free shipping. So, the link should be pinned to the top of the chat. Let's see if I can add any message to that. Matthew Crustlife, good to see you. Welcome in. And our special of the night is the Golden State Mint 3/9 Fine Silver Buffalo at $32. You can type EIN-special if you would like that. Take advantage of that special. Type buy it now special and then how many you would like. I have 10 available at $32. And the ancient coin that will be coming up at the end of the auction, or right now, is also available if you type buy it now ancient, or we will offer it at the end of the night at a little reduced price. Like, wait. It is the Thessaly Larissa from 350 to 340 BC Greek coin. It's a dram of 5.93 grams, double sign die. 1850. And I'm going to start counting this coin down. Take one more good look at it. Coin. Limited vintage Palau, however you say that. Coin. Very nice definition in this. Coin. Rainbow's End. All right, let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. No bid, nobody coming up on the panel. Come on, somebody come up here and keep me company. Get yourself some free shipping. Alright, get it. Somebody is more interested in the gold dose peso. Matthew says he's got a few dos pesos. Well, grab yourself another. Come on up on the panel, Matthew, and get yourself some free shipping and a dos peso. Or just the dos peso, whichever you prefer. It is, I believe, a restrike 1948. Peso. Dos pesos. Shipping is $7. It also opens you up a wallet, so you can pay $7 when you make your order and then hold it in a wallet. If you want to wait and add other items in with it, or you can ask to ship immediately, and we can do that as well. Or come up on our open panel tonight and you can get free shipping by hanging out and chatting. Well, looks like we got OC Stacker coming in. Let's bring him up. OC.
What's happening, Long Live?
Good to barely hear you. I can barely hear you.
Is that any better?
Oh, a little bit. I can kind of hear you. It just sounds like you're a long ways off from the mic or something, but how you doing?
I'm doing well. Yeah, I got this new laptop that I'm still trying to figure out.
Okay, here we go. Oh, got my there we go. My own fault here. Let me.
But now I can hardly hear you.
There we go. I had my music or my volume adjusted wrong. I apologize, everybody. We're like jamming out in here. We weren't necessarily supposed to be.
Nice. Have you had Dos Pesos before?
Yeah, but not exactly this one.
Yeah,
But
I had a whole bunch at the Long Beach show, but I had a guy come up and he bought them all from me, so I'm out of them.
yeah, they've been kind of seeming to be hot lately. Suppose that's because
They're always fun to have.
yeah.
So how's everything been going, brother? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Good. Yeah, me, you either. How you doing? What's been going on with you? You kind of disappeared there for a while. I noticed. You everything going all right, or?
Yeah, this year's just handed out some unfortunate loss of family members and friends this year. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've been to 8 funerals this year so far.
Whoa.
Yeah, 3 family members and 5 friends that I grew up with.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I kind of checked out there for a little while.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, then 9 if you count my jeweler's, who was helping us with the osmium stuff. He lost his mom while we were trying to get that stuff made. So.
Wow. That's not good to hear at all. We're gonna count this down with a no bid.
What was that silver piece you had up before the Dos Pesos? I came in at the tail end of that.
Let's see what the poker coin. Yeah, I can get that back up here in a second. No bid.
As soon as I came on, we were supposed to have a Zoom meeting at 5 o'clock, but it got canceled. So I went online, came online, and saw that you were up.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we're going no bid on this Dos Peso. Thank you for your consideration. Yeah, the piece I had up here was the it's a CIT coin, and it is from Palau, and it's a nice little coin. There's only 1,111 minted. And it's called the Poker Card Guard. Ooh, sweet.
Yeah, I haven't seen that coin before.
Yeah.
1 ounce? Is it 1 ounce or 2 ounce?
1 ounce. Yeah, pretty low mintage at 1,111 coins.
What's that? A Republic of what?
It's a mintage of 1,111. Yeah, from Palau. It's a coin, $5. It has. Let me get my. It has probably most likely that's supposed to be Poseidon sitting down under the sea beside a treasure chest. It says Rainbow's End underneath, and it's got a mermaid sitting there beside him, like a star up above. It looks like old canoer.
Is that a compass?
I don't think it's a compass.
I just saw the points on there with the north. Looks like north, south, east, west there.
Well, maybe, that might. Yeah, that might be. I could definitely say that could be what that's supposed to be about. I can see that.
It's a pretty cool coin.
It is. I liked it.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
And what was the price on that? Just out of curiosity.
It's about 120.
Oof.
Pricey, high relief. All right. Well, let's see. Let's go with something a little bit lower. Back to normal. We got a Take your silverback round from Silverback Precious Metals.
Do I have one of those in my wallet? I think I have a wallet with you still, I think.
You have one coin that you paid for in my wallet. Oh, let me check out and see what that is.
Yeah, well, don't go any extra effort. That's good. I had to take out all my notes from all the YouTube stuff I was involved with that I kind of put on the back burner for a little while.
Yeah. No, I'll check right quick. I know right where it's at. It's right here beside me. Silvershire, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah. Good to see you, bud. Welcome in. We got an open panel tonight. If you want to come on up, anybody that jumps up on the open panel and says hello gets free shipping on the night. So you're welcome to come in. Should be link should be pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. And we're gonna throw up this. Take your silverback gorilla from Silverback Precious Metals 2022. Silverback Precious Metals is someone who works with Ian and has worked with Ian, works with Citizens for Sound Money. And the owner of that passed away a year or so ago. So this was a coin that he worked on. And so though they may come out with more, this would be one that came from him while he helped design it and come out with it. So it's kind of a little bit more of a special coin now. So threw a capsule on it. I'm gonna sell it at $34. Let me go find it here.
I think that's one that I bought that's in my wallet, I think.
It could be. I'll check right quick here.
No worries, buddy. No hurry.
Hey, Space Miner. Welcome in. Good to see you. Space Miner says $34. All right, we got...
Hello, Space Miner. Good to see you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You have one in your wallet already paid for. In which now you got free shipping for it too, so good deal.
I didn't come up for the free shipping, brother. I just haven't talked to you in a while. I figured I'd just hop on.
Well, no, I appreciate it. Thank you, Space Miner. You're driving. Hopefully you got all the fires put out down there. I know you've been working hard on those. We also have, let me back out here. Other deals of the night is our Golden State Mint 3/9 fine silver buffalo at $32. You can buy up to 10 at $32. Let me know if you're interested in those. And our ancient coin of the night is the Thessaly Larissa 350 to 340 BC Drom, 5.93 grams of silver, double sign die. Just type buy it BIN-ancient to buy it now, or wait to the end of the auction and get it at a reduced price. But right now we are on Silverback Gorilla.
Hey, so what are your thoughts on Jerome Powell today?
Oh, I don't know. They ended up cutting a bit more than I thought they were going to. So, and I didn't actually hear the speech, so to hear how dovish he sounded. But from what I gathered, there might even be more on the way. So, yeah, that's crazy because look at how much inflation we just went through, and now we're already cutting again. So I don't know. It's I knew that's kind of how I figured it would be. We got Big Tim join us. Welcome in, Big Tim. Let me get you up here. What was your take, OC?
Well, I kind of figured it was going to be at least a half minimum, but I know the Democrats were screaming for 3/4, but I think that leaves the window open for him to do at least one more cut before the election, which I think the next one, if I'm going to predict now, I'm going to, if it stays the same in the polls where Trump is leading now, it could be as high as a half, but I'm going to say a minimum of a quarter.
Yeah.
Next month, September, October. I think they'll do one in October, and if it's still not enough, they might do another quarter right before the election. So they're just trying to make it look good. It's all we're doing is putting fuel on the fire.
Yeah, yeah. And when you say if that's not enough, what are you looking at? Enough for what, you think? We got Space Miner at 34 and 3. And 2. Space Miner at 34 and 1. And we are SOLD. Sold, Mr. Space Miner. Thank you very much, Space Miner. So yeah, what were you thinking? Not enough. Are you looking at something in particular, or just kind of generally saying that?
Well, I just think usually the ruling party will ask the Fed to act on their behalf to show that they're doing things correctly, which this is all way too little, way too late. It's been going on for years, as we all know, and that anybody that pays attention to the market. So, I'm just going to say incoming recession and leave it at that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
They should really be raising the rates to keep up with what's going on, but they refuse to do that.
In my mind, if we were actually, because I mean, it's funny to hear them talk one way, and they're like, okay, now we're going the other way when inflation is where we're at. But I mean, yeah, we got economy that's definitely seizing up. Southeast Stacker, welcome in. Good to see you, bud.
What's up, Southeast Stacker? So, I mean, traditionally, when they lower rates, it shows the weakness of the dollar, and it should increase the price of gold and silver. So it spiked up to 26 and 14 cents today at a high, and then we lose $50 at the end of the day. I mean, there's just, if you want to look at what's manipulated and you have any question about what's going on in our economy, you look no further than what happened in the marketplace for folks like you and I that watch this stuff and pay attention to it.
Yep.
I mean, obviously people saw the high, it went up to 2,600, there was a big sell-off, which was to be expected. I think a lot of people were anticipating it, but, to take a $50 whack in one day.
Yep.
The last time I took a whack and felt it was in the middle of the Long Beach coin show when gold dropped down $80 on that Friday.
Yeah.
3 months ago, so.
Yeah, it's getting pretty crazy. Especially, it's funny because I have like the spinning bin every weekend, and it's like it's up $2 one week, down $2 the next. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I've been missing your spinning bins. I usually listen to that while I'm barbecuing. We barbecue every Saturday night, pretty much.
Oh, nice.
We haven't done that in probably the last 2 months. Maybe is the last time I was able to. Cause I just take my laptop out to my backyard, my barbecue, and I get to listen to your music while I'm getting throwing down dinner.
Nice.
I got those black mats. I don't know if you've seen those for barbecues. It kind of keeps your barbecue clean, and you can cook vegetables and everything on there without having to, heat up the house.
Oh yeah.
And so I'll throw potatoes on there. I'll throw asparagus on the black mat, and I'll cook the steaks on the open grill. Works out kind of nice. You can do carrots on there. You can caramelize some carrots and green beans if you want to, all on that mat. Keeps it up pretty nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Let the mat cool off, hose it off, and it's nice and clean. Take it inside, wash it, get it ready for the next time.
Yeah, cool. I wish I know my wife's been on me a little bit. We need to get a nicer grill ourselves.
I bought mine 20 years ago now. I bought a DCS all stainless steel. I've had it. We've been in this house almost 30 years. So I bought it 5 years in. So I've had it for 25 years. And it is not skipped a beat when you spend. I mean, the barbecue wasn't cheap. I mean, 20 years ago, it cost me like $6,000. But I have had zero problem with it this whole time.
Nice. All right, next up we have another coin from Samoa. 1 ounce, 3/9 fine, 2024, $2 coin. Is a 1876 Liberty replica. Got a ship coming in the back there, and kind of a floating sun. Kind of. What happened to my hammer's freezing up here? Hold on. All right, we got a little bit of technical difficulty. Sorry, guys, hang with me. Camera's not happy. Oh, wow, come on. Totally glitching. Huh.
It's giving a nice clear image, though. Looks good.
Yeah, but it's like locked up and frozen.
Yeah, I can see that. It freezes and it unfreezes.
You think your StreamYard is set up? Oh, yeah, here, let me get you back up here. Thank you, sir. I don't know why you dropped off on your own there. Didn't mean to cut you out. And I don't know why my camera, I'm going to shut it off and bring it back up.
What's up, guys? Sorry, it was my.
Hey, welcome in.
Hey, brother. Good to talk with you.
Yeah, good to talk to you too. How are you doing? Where are you hailing from? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm in Southern Indiana, so yeah, I'm one of the admins over in Ron's basement. He just did a short live, and I seen your live, so I thought I'd jump in and say howdy.
Oh, cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, what's going on over there at the basement? What was the topic this afternoon?
Oh, just pretty much, what you guys are talking about. Just
rate cut.
The rate cut. Yeah, and he was pulling up some new charts, and he wasn't at home tonight. He's out at the hotel, so Susie let him out of the basement.
Cool. All right, well, my camera is definitely acting up, so I'm just gonna do what I can, and sorry about the technical difficulty with it. I'm not sure why it's acting this way. But okay.
Who came up on panel with us?
Say that again?
Who came up on panel? I didn't see.
Silvershire.
Oh, Silvershire. Oh, hello, Silvershire.
How's it going? You doing all right?
Well.
I guess so. It sounds like you've been.
Okay, there we
go. Get up there.
And I'm sorry, my phone or my iPad jumped out on me just then, so I didn't hear you.
Well,
we didn't hear you either.
That's all right. I'm having a little bit of trouble too. Maybe something's going down. I don't know, but I'm a little jittery over here on my end as well.
Do you think you need to restart?
No, I think it's coming back around here.
Yeah, I had a timer set. I got to go flip some steaks, so that's what kicked me out.
Oh, got another griller going on. You guys everybody got stainless steel grills, nice, decked out?
No, I can't. I buy silver. I can't afford it. I got sticks.
You're like me, and you got a rusted out one that we just keep using. Yeah,
sorry. Did you say that you're in Indiana?
Yeah, Southern Indiana.
Nice. Been out there your whole life?
Yeah, well, I'm originally from Southern Illinois, but yeah, so kind of the same area, but yeah. Yep. Right here near Evansville.
What are your thoughts on what happened with Jerome Powell today?
I just, they're just playing games with us. He's trying to do anything he can before the election, trying to do something to shock the markets and make it look like they're growing, but it's going to come back and bite them. They can do whatever they want. We're past that point.
Yeah, we're pretty late in the game, aren't we? From my point of view.
Yeah.
Like, I understand why they're doing rate cuts, but I mean, and I figured we'd be here, but at the same time, be cutting rates at this point. I mean, goodness gracious. Yeah, it could get interesting. To me, it seems like it seems like you could fight harder to keep the value there longer. I mean, it seems to me like they're just kicking legs out from under the table when they get a chance to, but maybe that's just me seeing the way I see it. I don't know.
I kind of see it as they're putting lipstick on a pig.
Yep, they got the printer running wide open too, boys.
Yeah, and with gold topping like this, I mean, it's topped in pretty much all currencies now. So, and it's surpassed the euro for an investment object, and so I wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of a downhill slope, at a fairly good clip from here. And I think crazy volatility in silver coming.
You think gold's going to continue to go on a downward spiral?
No, I think the dollar will.
Oh yeah, well it's been on a downward spiral ever since who took office.
The thing we got to worry about is the derivatives, because we've got, it's over 400 to 1, and that market can control that silver, the physical, and that price can be so manipulated. You're not going to be able to pick. It may drop to 16 or who knows what, but you're not going to be able to buy it at that.
Yep, I see that coming too. In fact, I think that we've seen a little bit of that at the end of 21 there. So yeah, I expect that to come back indeed.
Yeah, what are the derivatives at right now? Last I looked at it was like 404 point something, but
yeah, it's 406, I think. I posted it here, yeah, on my channel there. I do it. We got a group over on Telegram, so I get on I don't put out a lot of videos, but I like to jump on and support everybody.
Cool. I don't put any content at all. I just like to chat with the people that I do business with.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me, so I'm not on dead air here.
There you go.
The nice little collector piece here, 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, kind of a fitting coin.
Yeah.
Nice wooden box.
Yeah, that's a little too close to home there.
Carpathian Mint. Yep, that's let's see what this COA says here.
Silver Star, how long have you been on YouTube for?
I've got other channels and such, but I launched my Telegram, I think, in 21, and then I did a spin-off off of that over to post some different things for my LCS and stuff, just questions that people come up with and things. Just try to share, showing counterfeits and such.
Well, there you go. So do you have a brick and mortar store, or are you just a hobbyist?
No, I'm just a stacker that tries to help one another and help each other out, because there's too many scammers out there, and it's just a great community all the way around.
Yeah, I've had good success with people. Long Live being one of them, for sure.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna call this one.
They only made 500 of those, huh?
Yeah, it's
What year did that come out?
This is a 2024.
There it is at the top. Got it.
Where did you go? I thought I had you in here. There we go.
It's definitely nice.
Okay, so yeah, so it's a limited vintage 5 Hondo of them. We have, this is piece number 43 of 500. It's 1 ounce coin.
So how do you find these longs? Do you go to the mints or the people that produce these things, and you get on a list and you wait for them to come out and you pre-buy them, or how do you acquire these?
I do. I mean, I keep an eye out for these myself, but I also like this one I got from Empire Precious Metals, and he does, like, you can buy from him kind of in his back office, and you can get some decent deals on collector's pieces. Since he moves so many collector items, he's got some good wholesalers that work with him on these collector pieces. So yeah, I mean, I keep an eye out for him myself, but then also, work with other stackers who do the same, and try to help each other out where we can.
Yeah, through his Discord.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's too shiny for me. If you could put a milk spot on it, I might do it.
Red horse of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The back is quite nice as well. You got your coat of arms there, Carpathian, $5, 2024. Then you got quite a scene here.
It is interesting. So you're probably a good question to ask this to Long Live. Doing your auctions like this, are you finding people are is it slowing down a bit? Or are you getting as many people in? Are you selling as much? Or things,
I find it depends on what time of the month it is. Like if people just got their checks or not.
Okay.
But like this last little jump up, yeah, it really slowed down. It was up at 32, and we had buying steady in there. But then when it dropped back down, it's been since it dropped back down and came back up, I haven't had much. So I'm not sure. Yeah, it kind of dwindled there for this last couple weeks. So
yeah, I haven't been up on your auction in probably at least a couple months, I'm gonna say.
210 Stack says he's got lamb chops but no beef. I had some good lamb kebabs the other day from an Indian restaurant. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Grab the wrong one. There we go.
So is that one in a series for this 4 horsemen coin?
Yes.
And how many coins are coming out in this series?
Well, I would think 4, but I guess I'm not actually sure on that.
I would assume, you know what that word means.
That would be my guess. But they could also have like a 5th one, or you never know what they do.
So is this the first one?
I don't think so. I think this is like the 2nd one, but I'm not sure. I would have to look into that for you.
Well, we're 9 months into the 2024, so it could be number 1, 2, or 3, I guess.
I'm thinking it's like number 2 because it's not on the top of the 4 horses here. It's the 2nd one at least, or the 3rd one. This horse here, I don't know if you can see it, but the reddish, gilded red kind of there. It's a different color. I'm guessing that is supposed to be the red horse. So Ian's, it's kind of in the middle there. I'm guessing it's not the first one, but I could be wrong. It's a good question. I'll have to look into that. That's one thing I've learned about these auctions is you should definitely learn more than you already know about your piece.
Yeah, in case you get silly questions from people like me.
Well, yeah, and then people are always like, what mint is that from, or where is that from?
Well, yeah, that was going to be my second question. What mint is that out of?
Carpathian, I do know that.
Carpathian. Well, I've never even heard of them. It's got a nice presentation.
Carpathian.
And where are they located at?
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'll stop asking questions.
All right, we're gonna count. We're gonna count this one down.
I guess I can Google it in my phone.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and we also have available the buy it now special. It's a 3/9 fine silver fine buffalo from the Golden State Mint at $32. I have 10 up to 10 available. So let me know if you would like 1 or 10, 5. Just type in BIN-special and X the amount that you would want. No bid in 2. And 1. Oh, and then I was going to give away a 25, a quarter, a silver quarter, 25 cents, since this is my 25th auction. So we'll run a random YouTube comment picker and send this off to somebody. It's a silver 1963 quarter.
Oh, that's a very good year.
Oh, yeah?
So I answered my own question. The Carpathian Mint is located in Poland.
Oh, yeah? There you go.
Don't ask me.
I could have guessed that. That's a pretty fitting coin for that.
Yeah, don't ask me to name. I'll spell it for you, but it's SWIETOKRZYSKI.
Wow.
Not even gonna attempt that.
Homestead, come on up here, bud. I haven't talked to you for a while. Come up and say hi. We got an open panel. Get yourself some free shipping if you come up and say hi. But come on up. I'd like to talk to you if you're not too busy.
Yeah, I haven't chatted with Homestead in a while.
Throw something in a little different. Have you guys seen these out there yet? Dragons. So
Never seen anything like it. I haven't.
All right, so this is a 1 ounce silver pour. I'm going to take this as my own personal piece here. A little emblem on the cap. I'm going to zoom in on that and show it. So I'll take mine out and show it off so we can see what we're looking at here. So we have nice base, 3/9 fine silver, eagle claw grip there. Oh, I guess dragon talon, I suppose, huh? And
Pretty interesting.
yeah, it's a nice. It's a pour. It's a 1 ounce silver pour, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, I believe there was only like a. Well, I guess I shouldn't say them. I don't think there's very many of these minted either, or poured, I should say. They're hand poured. So the one that you will be bidding on is in the package. I have not taken it out, so it should be brand new. And this is what it looks like out of the package.
Who pours those?
Yeah, I looked for that and I could not find it, but I can show. Let me pull it up on eBay so you guys have an idea.
Is that another one from Matt?
Say that again.
Is that another one from Matt? Empire?
Yes. Right, so let us share my screen. eBay. And 2024 Dragon Staff, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver with protector tube. Mintage 100. That's what I thought. It was a mintage of 100 of them. Not very many. But they are, I know they're hand poured. I do know that much. They do have a antique and a gold gilded there. If you're, are you seeing this? Yep.
You could stir your dirty water and to clean it and disinfect it with your silver
Right.
wand.
Well, there are the examples.
It kind of looks like a swizzle stick.
Boy, I thought I had one of these already.
You've still got the old label up at the bottom as well.
Okay, thanks. I'll get that switched here in 1.
So you got to come over here and admin now too. I tell you, I take time off.
I appreciate it. There we go.
So Silvershire, did I hear that you said that you're a admin for Ron's Basement?
Yeah. I'm on others as well, but yeah, pretty much I try to get on most all Rons I can. But yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, by the time I wake up, he's usually done.
Yeah, he comes on quite. He'll put out a couple a day sometimes. I noticed.
Yeah, we just had that random late night, or it wasn't late, but about an hour ago. So it's just a surprise thing, kind of fun. But yeah, he's usually 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I think Fridays sometimes he pushes it out to like 11. I don't know. Seems like.
Cool.
But he never even lets us know when he goes live. He always forgets, and we're like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So it's not the same time, and we're like, yeah. So we got to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he does a pretty good job of getting on every day. I gotta give him that.
Oh, the amount of research he does is just incredible. You know, he just really he dedicates himself.
Yeah, that's cool. So we're bidding on the one obviously in the package. All right. Hey, Homestead.
Is it coming up?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I think so anyway. He's down here. He's trying to get up. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Mr. Homestead, welcome into the Beehive. How you doing, bud?
Hey, brother. How you doing?
Good. Good to hear you. Been a while.
I just got through eating some hot chicken fingers from Zaxby's with the nuclear sauce.
Woo!
Not too hot. Clack.
Nice.
They got some good stuff. Man, what about these medals now? Who am I up here with? Who all's on the panel?
You got Silvershire to your, well, to, at least on my panel, to the right, and then OC is the grayed out panel. OC Stacker and Silvershire.
Okay. All right. Must be foggy out there on the West Coast.
Well, I have a new laptop.
The room's on fire.
Yeah, I have a new laptop and I have just a business card covering my camera.
Ah, okay.
So I haven't
You can
figured
just
out
put
how
an
to-
icon up there, an image too.
Yeah, I haven't picked this laptop up. I had to go get it and charge it up. I haven't touched this thing in probably 6 weeks. So
Cool.
I don't want to play with it while I'm up on panel. I'll probably play with it after. If we go in the back room or something, I might play with it then. Try to figure out how to put an image up.
Yeah.
You got a lot of spam to catch up on.
Yeah, I'm sure. I didn't go there. I just went straight up onto YouTube and just jumped on the live with Long Live. Well, I looked in, it was at 2%. It came back up, and so I was able to get on.
Space miner. I gotta get space miner on the board. Should be good. Freebie.
So what have you been up to, Homestead? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Hey, I'm trying to get my earbuds in here. I done went and got all high tech and got some of them wireless Bluetooth earbuds.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm trying to get that to work. And hold on just a second. I got too much Bluetooth going on, I think. All right, hang on. Got some noise. Wireless.
Did you pick up those pearl ones that Kamala Harris was wearing the other night?
Hold on, I can't hear you. It's not getting. Okay, there we go. There's some Bluetooth option.
You caught that, Long Live?
I did.
Oh,
I don't know if you caught that or not.
We got one.
This is frustrating. Y'all just talk amongst yourself. Okay, hold on.
We got Space Miner joining us as well. I'm gonna bring him up.
Oh, awesome.
There we go. It's space.
I like Space Miner.
I do too. Space Miner's a good guy.
There you go.
He's a very good guy. I'm still wanting one of his coins that he put that Osmium in.
Oh yeah. I think I'm on his backup order list as well. Well,
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm on the list. I've been chatting with him in quite a while.
oh yeah. And speaking of the Osmium, I am a certified dealer now here. So,
Awesome.
Congratulations, B.
Yeah. Same to you, Mr. Miner.
Dude, that was all you, man. What'd you think about that test, huh?
Well, I aced it. There was actually a couple that I did have to think about. They worded a couple a little funny, but I came out with 100 on it. I went back and reread them and actually changed one of my answers. So I think I would have, if I wouldn't have went back, I would have got one wrong. But I think I straightened them all out. So yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I think that's a great example of your professionality, bro. Good job.
Nice.
Thank you.
Is this a test that you guys have to take to become a dealer?
Yep.
Nice. So, Space Miner, are you a dealer as well?
Yes, sir, I am.
Awesome. So, how have you been, bro? I haven't chatted with you in a while.
Oh, my goodness. It has been a minute, huh? The timing is something else.
Well, it's all me, brother. I've been kind of MIA this year with just life. We'll just leave it at that.
Fair enough. Life has a way of happening, doesn't it?
It doesn't stop for anybody, brother.
All right, we got no bid in free on the Dragon Staff. Anybody gets interested, better get in on it now. We are counting it down.
Yeah, it's sad to see that go, though.
Pretty piece.
That's a good looking piece, and it's so intricate too.
I could see Space Miner putting some osmium eyes on that dragon.
You know, I was sitting there thinking about it the whole time as like, holy moly, what I could do with that thing. Yeah, but I think I'm just gonna do one of my own. And I'm so tired of trying to work with jewelers, man.
Dude, that's what I'm thinking too. Is I've been thinking about that exact thing. Like, man, why? I just need to do that myself and pare it down a little bit.
I don't want to speak to all right, let me set the record real straight. I've called, countless people, like jewelers and bullion dealers and everybody you could imagine, anybody you think you could talk to Osmium about, just to talk to them about it. Like, anybody that knows me knows that it's just kind of how I am. I'll talk to you and share things. But dude, these jeweler crowds are stuck in their ways, and it's about to nip them in the butt, I think.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Because look at what YouTube produces on the regular, like beautiful works of art on the regular. Like, sorry, jewelers, unless you want to start being cooperative with people again, you're gonna get phased out. You know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I know. So it was Thule talking about she was having trouble with jewelers, and I was kind of like, what? Why would there be an issue there? And if I was a jeweler, I would think I would be wanting to jump on the opportunity. But
You
Well,
take Gus off the air, and I'll tell you exactly what the problem is.
yeah,
we can talk in the back room. My jeweler actually came up and designed a way to hold the osmium piece in to where you can take that piece and put it in an earring, a belly button, a nose ring, or a charm, anything that you want.
so what happened with I was hoping I had I've been asking for those from you and Neil for a while. Like, anything? What did we come up with on that ever?
I bowed out of the deal with Neil, and I put my jeweler and him together to square up all the ones that we had built, and then he's sending them directly to him. So I just, like I said, between me with all the loss that I had this year and my jeweler losing his mom, um,
I see.
it got put on the back burner. But he designed all that stuff before with the initial stuff when Neil sent them to me, and he spent countless hours making different applications and finding a way to bond the osmium to a platform, and that platform now can be used, especially if you use. I'm trying to remember the name of the device that they use to hold the earrings and the nose rings and all that stuff together. I'll have to go. I'll look it up on my phone and come up back with it. But he was actually able to take that and able to apply that. So like you could have a piece of osmium and you could either make it in a ring, a belly ring, a nose ring, or an earring with it, and just swap it around.
Nice. Yeah, that
So
sounds really. I mean, sounds like a good deal. So did we
Yeah,
get it?
I'd like to talk to that jeweler. Jeez.
yeah, he's been a longtime friend and customer of mine when I had my car dealership, and then even after I sold my dealership 3.5 years ago now, we still stay in contact. He has a bunch of scrap dust, and I buy all of his scrap dust and stuff when he does all his jewelry making, because I do better on pricing than the foundry that he buys his gold and silver from. So we have a good working relationship. And I'm looking for. There's a name for it. Hang tight. I'll find it.
So did we get any examples of those made out? Like, does Neil have some of those on the way then, or do you know?
Well, as far as I know, Neil got a hold of Ian. Ian took care of the bill with my jeweler, and I paid for the shipping to go from my jeweler back to Neil.
Oh, I see.
So it's called Lebret. They're called the Lebret system. So
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so he designed a thing for the end of the Lebret, and that Lebret is like basically kind of like a press fit thing to where you can interchange that with whatever you're doing. And the problem with the Lebret system is, well, not really a problem. It's just some people have 6 millimeter, some people have 7 millimeter, some people have 8 millimeter Lebrets. So if someone has a 6 millimeter system, they can sit there and change it all out. It depends on and it depends also if you wear it in your nose or not. Or you can just take a 6 millimeter system and then swap it out to whatever you want. He's got he didn't really patent it, but he just designed it something to hold your osmium in place, so no matter what, it won't get lost.
Cool.
So who's ever showing that? Is that you, Space Miner, showing that tube?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. So what we did, we took the piece of osmium out of that tube. We put it onto the Lebret system, and we put them back in the tubes to actually fit in there, so you can keep that system all in that tube still. That has the number on there for you. So when you sell it, you can register it without having to lose it or lose the number for your piece that you have made. So he put a lot of time into it.
It sounds like it, yeah.
And he is retiring at the end of the year, but he is still going to work part time. He's handing the business over to his son, but he said if we do it, if we want to do anything in the future or do anything with it, he'll be more than happy to do that. His name is James Cannon, and he has Cannon Jewelries here in Orange County, California. And he's been in business for 30 years, and his specialty is he makes one-off jewelry pieces. People will walk in with a piece of paper and a design, and he'll actually put it on a CAD, come up with it, and design it, and they approve it, and he'll build it.
Oh wow.
So he's very talented in that stuff, and to sit there and watch him work at his workstation is pretty incredible. He wears these glasses that super magnification. He just works there and just like in 1 and 2 millimeter settings. He just does beautiful work.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to
Coordinate with us, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, Long Live, I don't know if you have Space Miner's contact info or whatever, but I have your number. I can text you my jeweler's number to you, no problem. You can. And I told my guy that I was going to share it out with my friends that are doing this because there's more than one person doing designing. And I had offered it to Thule too, but she said she was going to stick with what she was doing.
Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep him in mind. I'm sure we'll have talk with him at some point. If he's interested. So.
Did you ever get your piece back from Ian, from his jeweler, that piece that you have been made for your wife?
I did. I can show that off a little bit later.
Yeah, that'd be great. I still haven't seen it yet, but like I said, I haven't been around, so if I missed it, it would be my fault.
Look at how blue that is. Oh my goodness.
So I have a switcher now, and I might have to get my other lens out because I have this one's for coins.
Look at that. Oh my word.
And I
love it. It's not even a filter,
Yeah, so now it's going direct. Now I'm directly running it through the computer, so I don't have to take my camera and film through 3 different screens and then have it, Now you
have to go download that program and do some weird stuff.
Yeah, so now I can now I have a switcher, and as soon as my camera is probably delivered now. I was hoping it was get here earlier today, but it was not. It was supposed to be here today, but I haven't got it yet. But when I get that, I will have a little bit better setup going here. So I got stuff for it, just not set up yet.
So is that the natural color of the osmium coming through there, or is that a light that you have on there that's got blue in it?
No, that's natural color. That's that bluish silver tint that you get from it. I got to get a better lens on there to get closer, but
when you see the a lot of the blue factor, the hue of the blue can appear to change. So when this is what I mean, because it's graded on from a sparkle 1 to a sparkle 5 based on the size of the crystal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Each size of the crystal's returning so much direct white light to your eyes, right? So you have bigger spotlights, in essence. So when you get a smaller piece that is reflecting a lot of different white spots into your eye, it can appear lighter in color. And so when you get a bigger crystal, you'll often get a deeper blue, just for the record.
Yeah, I've been noticing that. I heard it. I don't know. We were talking about that, I think, on Neil's there a little bit, but yeah, you definitely get more of that blue color with the thicker pieces.
What is the sparkle grade on that one you're showing?
4.
I will have to type that piece. I think it's a 3. It's a 3. That's 3 or 4.
What size is that? A 3 millimeter?
I think so. I'll type it.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 4, but if that's a 3, that's a 3 rough sparkle.
It's a heavy 3. Okay, let me share my screen.
So when you do, I'm still learning about this stuff. The thicker, you said the thicker the piece, does that also mean the higher sparkle comes thicker as well?
So, okay. May I kind of restart this a little bit?
Go ahead.
Sure.
When they're growing this, they're growing it at an atomic level, right? Lattice by lattice by lattice. And every time they're kind of doing this exhaust process in between lattices. Okay. And so the longer amount of time of growth,
it is a 4. You're right.
The piece grows, the thicker the piece will grow. And so as the piece grows thicker, so do the crystals, because it's kind of like a rooting structure, if you will,
Okay.
so
Mm-hmm.
it's actually a larger crystal formation because of the thicker growth, so hypothetically, if you continued that, you would have like a very large crystal, but
Wow, that looks
so
amazing.
one is small crystals and a large variety of sparkle. Like a 5 would be fewer crystal points, but larger facets on the crystals.
Yeah, a larger reflection, correct?
Reflection, but no refraction. There's no refraction.
Gotcha.
So it's not, well, I shouldn't say no, because it kind of, it absorbs red light. Okay. And that's why the blue emission is what we see. It's the, opposite end of the color spectrum, your base colors,
Yeah.
and so when it absorbs the red, when it's absorbing the red wavelength, and so only the blue and yellow side of it is coming back. And so that's why, well, it's a lot of things. So
Yeah,
pardon me.
that's a very cool piece. I like that.
Oh, wow.
So
What is your plan for this one?
hold on. I'm trying to do too many things at once. So, I need to. Yeah, that's not good.
That's really pretty.
Oh, so you were right. It was a sparkle grade 4.
Was it?
Yep.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening very well.
And I should just put on the other screen so we can get an even better look at it. But
I really like that you went into the electronic microscope, man. That's really made a big difference in that presentation.
it does, and I'll have the other lens on next time, and it'll even be quite a bit better. I had not got it changed in time, but yeah.
What kind of microscope is that?
Okay, let's see here. Let me.
Do you also use this electronic lens to look at coins as well, or just osmium?
That's why this lens. I was looking at a coin through it, and this lens is good for coins, but it's not for osmium. I was hoping it would work good for both, but I can see that I need to switch.
Are you happy with that scope that you have?
I am. I just had to get a switcher board for it because my computer wasn't recognizing it, and so I had to film it through my camera through the little screen that comes with the mic.
Yeah.
There's a screen.
So you can't so it won't plug. You can't use a internet cable to go straight from the scope to your computer.
Yeah. So I used to have to get my camera close to the screen and video it through there. But now I have it coming through HDMI and just going into a switcher board. And soon I'll have another camera as well. So I'll have a couple cameras. I'll have one on my special so people know what my special is all the time, and then one that I can light up just ready for osmium to do my osmium sales.
So what does a switcher board do exactly? Does it converts the image over to your computer?
So
because I need to get a scope that I can look at. I basically want to look on my computer screen when I'm looking at the coins instead of looking at that little small camera that they give you with that TV.
Yeah, and so that's what a switcher board. I use this little switcher board. Hold on one second. This is it, and it's ATEM Mini Pro, ATEM Mini Pro, and what I got this because I use it for my spinning DJ setup, and you can easily switch cameras and get your audio feed, and I actually run my streams. This will push the stream itself instead of your laptop pushing the stream and getting overrun and overheated. This will push the stream itself. So for me to have all my music and all those cameras and whatnot, I have to run my streams through this, which is why I can't use OBS, which would be nice. But one day I might be able to combine it. But anyway, since I knew how to run this, I took my microscope over there and plugged it in, and sure enough, it feeds directly through. So you can just, if you have more cameras, you can just hit camera 2 and auto, switch over, or camera 3 and cut, and it cuts to that one. So you can have picture in picture if you have another camera, so that you have you can have that picture in picture. You can blow that up. So yeah, it's pretty handy, and I like it because I already know how to use it. So I knew that, if I buy this, I can have a couple cameras, plus it'll feed that HDMI microscope directly to the computer. So yeah.
Wow, that's quite the elaborate setup, my friend.
Well, the reason I know about it is because I spent time, through DJing and getting it set up that way. That's how I figured out it would be a good fit. It's probably a little over. You probably don't need quite that nice of a piece. It's only $300 though. I mean, it's not too bad, and it gives you quite a bit. And it's got 4 HDMI inputs, so you can. That's the other thing. If you're running cameras, if you're going USB or HDMI, that like makes a big difference.
Yeah, your picture right now that we're looking at right now is like nice and crisp and clear on my laptop. Looks beautiful.
Yeah, cool. So that's why it seems to pull up the cameras with pretty good picture and easy to switch and all that. And plus, it runs your stream, so doesn't bog you down. I like them, but it might be a bit overkill just for a camera switcher, but it works. Oh. All right. What's next? Let's run a revolver. If anybody's interested in that. Okay.
So was that a piece of platinum that you had up on the last thing for sale? We're more talking about osmium than we are your coins tonight.
But yeah, what did you say?
What was that coin that you had up last time? Was that a piece of 1/10 platinum?
That was a platinum. Yeah, platinum Britannia. Platinum Britannia at 130. Confuse me like that. Oh yeah, I was gonna run my. Okay, let's do this quarter giveaway. That's what I was doing.
Did we lose Space Miner and Silvershire?
I'm here.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just burning oil in the background.
So this is the one piece, before I quit sharing this screen, this is the piece that I have up right now. It is a Sparkle Grade 4 pyramid. So this is the only piece that I have available for sale right now. If anyone has anything that they would like ordered, just send me an email and we can get that in. But I got some more coming. But as of now, this is the piece that is available. And we will auction that off in a bit. But for now, let's.
Is that 3 millimeter?
Yes. 3
That is a good piece.
3
millimeter Sparkle 4.
Sparkle 4. Right.
You know, that's real nice. You're able to get Sparkle 4 in a 3 millimeter. Usually they're 3s and 2s.
Yeah.
The sparkles are usually 3s and 2s in that size. So it's pretty nice to get a Sparkle 4 in that measurement.
Nice. Okay. So
that's the first time I see one that small and that high of a sparkle grade.
Let's do hashtag pollen in the YouTube chat, and we'll run the live chat comment picker. So let me see if I can type that. Hashtag pollen. Type that in, and we'll do a random giveaway.
I don't know who we've got in here. I guess it's us on the panel, and we got like it shows 2 people, but that's because people ain't chatting.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who else we got out there. I think it's probably us on the panel. But there is 3 on the panel, and now it's showing 3 watching, so there must be more. Somebody else out there hiding.
Man, that triangle is so pretty. It is very pretty.
Homestead, do you have any osmium yet?
I do not. I do not have any osmium. I'm staying basic with everything and putting everything to gold and silver. I actually just sold off. What's that?
No copper, no platinum.
I've got 1/10 ounce platinum. And believe me, I'm looking at it, platinum and palladium both, and I'm just thinking, you know, if we do go to the drill baby drill, and you know, gas engines activated again, you know, or whatever changes. I mean, platinum and palladium are both at a bargain right now. I keep thinking about it, but I keep thinking that gold is my surest bet for the immediate future. So,
Gotcha.
May I respond to that?
Sure.
You're more than welcome to.
Yeah, just him talking about, drill baby drill, and he's absolutely right with the catalytic conversion. I mean, that's used in everything from the processing to the exhausting, and I mean, we could even start getting into your drill bits if you really wanted to go there. But point being is that all your platinum group metals are all of a sudden your strategic and critical metals in that kind of an infrastructure. You can't avoid it. It cannot be avoided. And it is just nowadays the mining industry to support that kind of a thing is so limited that if we open up the realm of let's go with combustion again, then all of a sudden we're going to see all platinum group metals go through the roof. So any of them you aim at is a good one.
Say,
right.
Space Miner, did you catch any of the what I felt like was some important news from Stephanie at the Osmium Institute about the future availability and what was coming from a certain place is no longer available? And did you catch that?
A rumor of 350 kilograms remaining at disposal?
Yeah, and that's no longer going to be available because, of obvious reasons. I mean, I mean, she just was mentioning platinum mining in Russia not no longer being a thing, and I think that has probably some validity to it.
I want to double that down with some additional information that right now, coincidentally, all of Russia's platinum group metals are being sold at discount. So, like, if you ever wanted in on ruthenium, like, this is your moment. If you wanted to capture rhodium before it got out of hand, this is your time, and just because, like, look, they might not be the leading supplier, but that doesn't diminish the sheer volume they are still producing. I mean, we're still talking about massive quantities of metal, even if they're only 10, 15% of the supply.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of metal. But
where can you buy those metals at?
Foundries mostly.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think right now it's probably down for like what we're talking about. I mean, so much of it's coming from there, and they may not want to be bringing top dollar for that. But with the Osmium Institute, I kind of got the hint that was going to be a cutoff now, and I would have a feeling that that's going to apply to the other metals as well. So, like you're saying, platinum, osmium, palladium. I think platinum right now is a good time to get in. I think that once this cut completely happens, I don't see why that wouldn't affect the price.
Well, if you got platinum, you got them all in that platinum.
Yep.
Platinum is key. Platinum and palladium both, man, they're so cheap right now. They've been cheaper, but compared to the 4,000, whatever higher that they used to be, but
Yep, I think platinum would be a pretty good play right now, and that just ties into osmium because it's so much rare, and I kind of think I'm getting now, like, because it was like, well, why are they going to shut down and whatnot? But it's all kind of making sense to me now with what's been mined, what's available, available to be mined, and the things that are going down with mining right now. So, and I don't think the Osmium Institute. I was thinking, well, someone else is just going to come along and pick up the ball and keep running, but I can kind of see how that's going to be problematic. So I think the Osmium Institute is going to be kind of the dealer and the productionist of the osmium. So
with them shutting down mines in different parts of the world, and with the global economic changes that are going on, and the shifting alliances on the global scale, and mining is something that it's in chaos. It's probably going to get worse, and then it'll probably solidify, like metals do. It'll reconsolidate, under, everything will start going again, but who knows where it'll be controlled. England going to complete, recycled silver. Other places probably doing that. They're shutting down mines here in America. Mexico going to, they're selling off to China, and it's a chaotic time in the mining world. It really is. They just shut down our only platinum mine here in America, right? That just got shut down.
I know. I agree with you, Homestead, and it's going to be really interesting to me to see how they handle it going forward, because they really want to shut all the mines down. But I mean, you're not going to have all the stuff that they want if you don't have the metals. So
that's the main thing. The main thing is no matter what it is, whatever happens, it don't do you no good if you're not holding it. So I'm putting every scrap of fiat dollars I can put into metal.
Yep.
That's what I do. I just put it away, and I say that, and I'm not a rich man. I'm over here in broke acres, right? But
Amen.
I'm putting all my little dimes to it. I just went and got a tenth of an ounce of gold yesterday, and I got one the day before yesterday. I've been heavy on gold, for me, on a real regular basis here. Where I was buying silver, now I'm buying gold. But in fact, I have a confession, and I hate it. I hate it, man. I've become heartbroken. Last week, I sold a bunch of my silver, and I sold off my Britannias. And mixed in with those Britannias is one that I bought from you at one of your auctions, and it was Britannia Liberty coin, silver.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't mean to sell that one.
Oof, that's a hard one to sell. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't mean to sell it, and I sold it and traded it for gold, basically. Oh man, I'm still hurt. I'm still busted up over that because the rest of them I didn't care about. You know, I got the best price for them I could, but that one I didn't want to sell. You know, so
All right, we'll find you another one. If you went in, that's not a problem.
oh well, I'm gonna go back down there and see if I can rescue it. But if not, they've got them online. You know.
Yeah.
But because it come from you, you know, I didn't want it to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, you know, and I, you know, for me too, and I know some people, they'll send you something and then they'll say, well, you got to keep that forever. With me, I'm not that way. If I want it to go to the best use for you whenever you need it, however you need it, whoever you want to give it to. It's once I give it to you, it's yours to be best used as you see fit. So no worries as far as I'm concerned anyway.
Well, I know it's just me, and
yeah.
You know, whenever I get something from somebody, you know, and I bought it from you and everything, so you know, I mean it's just if it's I know the person and it's a YouTuber and all that, and we're doing this stuff in the community, it means something. I mean, I can't believe it. I went looking for it, and I was like, oh no, I done got rid of that. Oh.
Yeah, that's
how long ago did you trade them in?
That was last week.
There you go. I'll bet you that coin shop, if nobody's discovered it's there yet, I bet you can probably call them back and hopefully maybe get it back.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I've got to be a trip into Birmingham for me, and that's about an hour away. And but I'm hoping to go back in. I almost went yesterday, and then something else come up.
Are you talking about Birmingham, Alabama?
Huh?
Are you talking about Birmingham, Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I live out in the country. Yeah.
Alabama. You know, I heard Alabama's a pretty good place as far as constitutionally minded people and whatnot. Like, you know, like from what I hear, it's a pretty solid place.
It is. We do, but it's a terrible place, and nobody else needs to move here. Or Tennessee, you know, and Georgia, and just stay out of the Southeast. Just don't. Nobody else come over here.
It's kind of funny.
I ain't got all the land here I want yet. Everybody, stay where you are and make your place better.
Yeah.
We're gonna build a fence around the South. Oh.
Kind of like what they say at Texas and Arizona. Don't bring your California politics to our state.
That's right. Man, we got them too now. They come over here. They come over here and to Tennessee, and they bring in politics, and it's like, hey, y'all need to just check that at the door, right?
Yeah. I sent my daughters last year at Thanksgiving time to Chattanooga for a week to go look around and see if they could find something that they like, but because they can't afford to buy here in California.
Yeah.
So,
you know, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, brother.
Well, you know, I was just gonna say, you know, and I'm sure you guys already know this, but we need to be careful what we're believing off of the TV and the YouTubes, because you know they say things like they want them, like they're saying Texas is a blue state, and you know, I'm sure there's some blue that's moved there, but I don't see how you could think that Texas is a blue state. So and all this they're showing a lot of stuff that, you know, you got to be careful, because they do put out, you know, they put out propaganda and put out stuff that's not that's not accurate or is set up constantly. And so just keep your senses attached.
They trying to turn every red state blue. They want to, and Texas is a red state, but it's got some blue cities. That's the whole thing. All the states just about are red, and it's just that there's blue cities in them.
Yeah.
I understand Austin's one of them.
Oh, Austin, yeah.
And like they plan on, back in at Event 201, which is, a few years ago now, and they have these every year. In fact, they got one coming up in New York here, which is the UN. It's the UN Future. In fact, I'm going to type that in and share that.
We ought to. If I was president, I'd pay for UN to have its own little island. I'd buy them an island. I'd move their asses out there and be like, there you go. Now you're your own thing,
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I'd handle it. I'd pay it off, pretty much pay off the building and pay off the land and nice little happy there you go. And that's probably cheaper than shutting down the whole shebango,
So this is coming up here, and there's the whole who you're gonna vote for thing on the red or the blue, but the real place where things are taking place, the real thing people should have their eyes on is this right here.
That's right.
And this is where the stuff that, like, if you watched the presidential debate, which try not to get too political here, but if you've seen like the ridiculousness that I seen, and then you got huge fights about this stuff, but if like, to me, that's the front of the stage. That's where they want people to be looking. That's where the play is being played out on the stage. And if you look behind the curtain where the things are actually getting set up, it's right here. It's this type of event where they look up, Pact for the Future, Global Digital Compact. This is where they get together and decide what they're going to roll out to us. This is where the digital ID is going to come rolling out from. And, that, to me, that should, like, all those things should be what we're all watching, what we're all concerned about. But they don't even discuss that. Well, that's what's going to be discussed here. That's what, people who are planning the future, they have all those things on their plate, and they discuss them, they war game them. And to me, if we wanted to make a change or get involved or pay attention to what's make a difference, this is where I would put, draw attention to if it was me. I think, to me, that's where the real decisions are being made. And then they just tell whoever's going to be in this office coming up, this is where they're going to get their marching orders from. It won't matter who's in there. They've already war gamed out, and what they decide here is what they will hand either one of the two candidates for them to roll it out. And it might be, a little leaning this way or a little leaning that way, depending, to make it go along with the play. But for me, this is where the real action is.
That's where the representatives of the big club are meeting.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not in.
And we're not in it, and they don't care about what we think about it, and they're making their decisions without it. They want us focused over there while they're doing what's important over there. And
well, I'm hoping that one of our choices is there, and he is going to be like the wall. Okay, and he's going to be like, nope, we used to be doing that kind of stuff, and we're not going to do it no more. I'm hoping.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping with you. There's no doubt that my hope isn't, I got as much hope as other. It probably doesn't sound like it, but I really do. I mean, I really do. But I just feel like they're doing that to give us our hope, and they're, that's all just for us to have that little bit of hope so that we don't overreact. But I'm a little, I know that I'm a little harsh on leaning that way. So I'm not trying to depress anybody, but I worry that that's where our focus more should be as opposed to other, because I just feel like they've been running up for so long that, no matter which one they put in, sure, it's going to be way worse if we get the other person. It'll be more crazy, and they have more of an open gate at that point. But either way, I think the train will stay on the track, and that's kind of it's been on that same track for a long time, and I haven't seen, each time this type of event comes up, it's always, last time he went in was going to drain everything, and it didn't turn out like I had hoped. So, but anyway,
that really, he went in with a lot of enthusiasm. Okay, and then like a week or two after that, something changed seriously, severely, right?
Yep.
And he was like, huh. And I really think they sat down with him and showed him a tape of like a certain president, and that was in a motorcade,
Yep.
So, hey, you're going to work with us, or this is, I'm going to let you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's what I thought.
But it was something that was noticeable in the way he was attacking the draining. And all of a sudden, it was more cautious. And I'm like, well, that ain't got to him,
Yeah.
Got to him somehow. So I don't know. I can't. I have to agree with you. We're on that track, and we might be staying on that track.
Yeah, and it worries me because we kind of have. It seems like they kind of have the candidates, and they give you the options of this and this, and I've always, it just seems like, now it doesn't mean that there's not a difference. I don't want to make it sound like it. You're not going to notice any difference. They have to have it be different. In fact, a lot of people will say, well, they're out there trying to kill him, so we know we just got to get him in, and that's how we know that we're gonna. Yeah, but guys, they play these kind of games like this is their forte. They have to make it look like they absolutely hate the guy that they want to get in because you're against them. They have to, for them to make you have that hope, they have to make you think that, if he gets in there, boy, they're in trouble. And so because that keeps us hopeful. And so they prep it and push it like, oh, if he gets in there, it's going to be the end of the world. Well, I think that it's like you say, once he gets in, they have a little chat, and sure, he'll get to do probably a few things that will appease the people a bit, so that it can look somewhat real. But the main course will continue down the track is the way I read things. But I'm, like I say, it doesn't mean that I want everybody to give up hope or nothing, but it's just that I see those patterns, and I feel like we're all trying out here, kind of trying to throw in our 2 cents to help everybody out. Now, I guess that's my 2 cents. Hopefully it's helpful and not just frustrating. But anyway,
as desperate as this sounds, it's quite heartwarming to hear everybody on pretty much the same scale, realization.
Yeah.
They call this the process of the revelation, is what it's referred to. And it's said in some circles that they must tell you what they're about to do, and that silence is consent, And
what is consent?
If you don't
say that again,
silence is consent.
Oh, okay.
And pretty much like, look, we're going to tell you what you're going to do, and unless you do something about it, then we're just going to keep on, like you said, steaming forward. And it doesn't matter how you and I really feel about it at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, it's them that gets to use the little pen, and they get to use the little stamp, and they get to press the secret code. You see
Yep.
what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you don't have access to that. Let's face it, proper representation is out the window.
yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And,
Yes. Yes.
And we're out of control of this beast system that's been created, pretty much a beastie of a system. Let's call it that. And it's pretty much all on the way. So the best thing we can do amongst ourselves is kind of like foresee what they're doing and react accordingly. You know, so like if they were to come after the economy, how would they do it? If they were to come after your bank, how would they do it? And most of the answers are pretty simple to us, right? And so we see all those clear paths, but you still got the issue of like your metal and how to move your metal, you know, in secret set economy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, it's like kind of like, what do you do in that situation? You know, that's real discussion I think we should be having at this moment.
I agree.
What are we going to do?
Right. And for me, one of the big ones that I think we should be probably discussing more as well is when they like there. I think that there's going to the digital ID they're going to probably roll it out along with some, you know, like this pager thing that just happened. Some weird thing will happen, and you know, a cyber attack, whatever, and then they're going to roll this out and they're going to say you can't even get on the computer unless you do this. I think that's going to be the first thing coming around the corner. And I have trouble myself. Like, I know my face has been scanned. I know they have it. You know, every time I get on the phone or open up my computer, the camera, I'm sure, is reading my retinas, you know. But there's also the consent side of it, right? Where you, like, they're constantly trying to get me to connect my cell phone to everything. And I always object and say no. And, I don't know. I think that, you know, I think that's coming down the pike fast. Hey, Chuck and Plata, welcome in. You're welcome to come up here on the open panel if you want. We're gonna shut down here pretty quick, but you can come up and say hello.
You kidding me? We just got to the good stuff.
I know.
That's what the end of stream back panel is all about.
Right. I gotta try now. I don't know why my chat picker's not picking me anything.
I miss the days when we could speak more freely. You know.
That's it. And we need to, you know, like I find myself censoring myself, and I try not to. So it's kind of that's.
If you don't, you pay the price. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't censor myself, they'd shut me down and televise the torches and pitchforks coming up here to my place. They would.
Yeah.
Is your land, homestead, is your land self-sufficient? Do you have your own chickens and all that kind of stuff going on your land?
No,
source?
it's not. No, it's just, it can be, but I've got a very small place here, and not hitting it too hard right now toward all that, right?
Gotcha.
Got things going on that is holding me back, and I'm just doing my thing, you know, just doing this olderish man thing, and you know, trying to tuck back a little bit of stuff, you know, keeping my head down and trying to make a small target for right now.
Yeah.
I used to raise quail. I had a bunch of quail and sold eggs and stuff, and I had a bunch of stuff going, and then it just all of a sudden had to stop, and I ain't really got it started back up yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I got plans in my head.
Pardon me.
No, you go right ahead, brother.
I was just gonna ask if you follow the silver to chicken charts.
Silver to chicken chart. I don't know how many chickens can you get for an ounce of silver now?
It's been pretty close to 1-to-1 for a while. Like it, you know, it varies a bit, but it's not far off from 1 to 1. Like it stays within that range. Especially, I think here this year, you watch. I think they're going to do another bird flu pandemic type thing, and they're gonna slaughter a bunch more chickens. And so I think silver will go up, but I think that rate of chicken is going to hang tight.
That's a pretty good thing there. Yeah.
It's beautiful. We need like a gold to beef, man. I swear.
Chickens are the next thing I believe I'm going to get here. Like I said, I did have a bunch of quail. I may get quail again, but may get both one day. But chickens are pretty doggone easy to keep in a cheap survival situation. Now, if you can afford food, if you've got food available for the quail has the highest protein to feed ratio that you can get.
I've heard a lot of good things about quail. Quiet, yeah, a lot of good things.
And they're fun little birds too. Now the brown quail, dumb as dirt, man. They ain't got no instincts, They got to be kept in a cage. They ain't got no sense. Can't even lay their own eggs. But they're good little birds. They're fun. I had so much fun with them little birds. And give you an egg a day.
Yeah, quail are awesome.
The quail will give you a egg a day?
Yes, sir. And quail are monsters. Okay. I scared myself to death by doing the math. The quail math. People talk about chicken math. You do quail math, and you'll be like backing it up and putting the pencil down. It's like, oh my God. Quail, they reach sexual maturity at 7 weeks, and actually, maybe a little earlier than that. And they start laying eggs at 7 weeks, basically. It takes 17 days for them to lay an egg. Or let's see, 17 days to hatch an egg, right? 17-day incubation. And then in another 7 weeks, that egg that you just hatched is laying an egg a day. You do the math on that. And, I found out, I was like, holy crap, I can't be doing a whole lot because I had 160. And it's like, I don't need any more quail, because you can get more quail than you can possibly feed very, very, very fast.
It's when you buy gators, bro.
Gators? Yeah. There's a whole circle of life that you can have on your place if you've got the room to do it.
That's crazy.
Quail's like French fries in nature. That's why there's, they go with everything, and everything loves to eat quail. That's one of the reasons why we don't have so many of our native quail anymore. Everything's going for them. God, back when I was a kid, you go hunting, or you didn't have to go hunting. You go anywhere. You're walking around, and y'all know what I'm talking about. You go walking, and then you done stepped into a covey of quail, and you're sitting there, a teenager, you think you're fixing to have a heart attack because they done scared you so bad. Either that or it's a grouse or whatever else, but them quail will set you off, buddy.
So is there one quail that takes
much? They don't let me talk to people that much, so I tend to run mouth a lot. I'm sorry. I'm
Is there quail? Is there one quail that tastes better than another quail?
I can't really vouch for that. All I've had is the brown quail. I had Bob White quail a long time ago when I was a kid, but they all got a little slightly different taste, is from what I've heard. Brown quail Japanese quail, Pharaoh quail, Egyptian quail. It's all the same stuff. It's a dark meat, you know,
Yeah.
probably about like dove. But I'm gonna tell you what, man, they clean just like a dove. It's like instant, easy cleaning you can do with your hands, and just like shucking corn. They're made to be eaten by everything on the planet. They
You're,
really are.
he's so right.
And you can have them. You can have them in your house. Okay, you can keep quail inside your home or apartment, in a cage. I mean, they're the brown quail, especially. They are born, bred, everything to be specifically caged birds. And they make great pets, and they give you an egg. You could be in an apartment somewhere, feed them scraps, whatever, and you've got a little egg every day out of each one of them. Guarantee it.
Wow.
A lot of people do. And in third world countries, you'll see videos of, everybody running around. There's dirt everywhere, and the floor is dirt everywhere. And they got chickens running around, a couple of dogs, you know, and chickens are a major survival food source, that egg. But somewhere in that third world country, and probably in many places, they have football sized fields, okay, football field sized warehouses where they are, and bigger, where they are just growing quail, okay,
Wow.
because it's such a cheap protein. They're cranking out eggs to sell and to feed people, you know, 24/7, 365. It's a big thing in third world countries.
Huh. Well, it makes sense. Well, cool. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hey, yeah, maybe hang with me, guys. I might talk a little with you off air here, and we can get a little more dramatic. So yeah, Chuck and Plata. That's an interesting statement if you're still in here. But I think that could start to change over the next few years if things start to get serious. But we will see. I know that's the way it is now. I'm not too surprised to see that, but I think that might start to change here a little bit over the depending. And I might talk to you guys about that here in a little bit. That people live for 64 will have no idea what constitutes. Yeah, yep. All right. Well, thank you everybody so much. You here left on the panel with me, hang tight, and we'll talk a bit off air. And everybody out there in chat, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And we will catch you all on the next one.